Sit. Sit! Good. Now very assertively and confidently. Sit! Keep sitting on my feet. Turn it around.
Oh yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that the prong collar? Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. We're trialling a new lead. You looked a bit uncomfy with the yellow lead yesterday. So this is a biothane one. It's 6 foot, but it has the close control handle. It has another handle at about 3 foot, and then one at the end of 6 foot. So you've got 3 different lengths you can keep him at. So we're just seeing. Good. I like that because even though you had your arm behind you, you weren't putting pressure. You could see when the lead tensed, and he got it straight away. Good. Beautiful. Keep going. So the same principle at the gate. And then just go. Good. See, and your collar's helping you now.
Yeah.
You're needing a lot less effort to just stop him. So he's doing beautiful on the prong collar, much easier. Well, I'll let Claire tell you. So, would you say the prong's better and easier to manage than on the control collar?
Yeah, he's not able to just persistently pull, and it takes the tiniest of corrections for him to come back if he starts to pull away from me. And in terms of what it does for the back, well, it's a no-brainer, because walks were really uncomfortable before, but I could manage this for a good hour or two.
Yeah, it makes it more doable. It's more pleasant for you and the dog.
Yeah.
It's not pulling on your back, it's not hurting his neck. He gets a little bit of discomfort should he pull. Then a split second later that discomfort's gone because he decides not to pull. I'm going to show you how to get some nice lead work. So the lead is on, only to stop him wandering off. I've got a handful of treats, so I'm going to drip feed him. Sit! And he's going to get reprimanded for even putting his feet up. Whether they touch me or not is irrelevant. And then I'm going to just walk with the treats in my hand, and I'm just keeping my hand by my leg. He's got to figure out how to get the treats, so I've got to figure out how he wants the treats. If you can do it 2 ways. You can hold your hand, right, sit. You can hold your hand like that and just let him, I've got gloves on so it's a bit tricky, let him pick 1 treat at a time out your hand, or what I'm trying to do is shove them in his mouth as we're walking. There we go. So we drifted off then. So you put the treat, and they're not particularly yummy treats. So because he was losing interest, then what we do, we start playing again. Boy. So when they lose interest, don't let them just lose interest. Do your game. So bring him to the front, which encourages the recall, and then I put him to the side before I release the treat. So Claire's having a go now. And what she's doing, she's drip feeding, so she has the lead in the opposite hand and the treats are in the same hand as the side that the dog's on. She's doing different, see how she's weaving and doing different turns. You can go up and down, you can go left and right, you can do circles, you can do backflips, you can do whatever you want. The dog just has to stay with you. The lead is only being used to stop him flouncing off should he decide to flounce off. When he stops, just keep going, encourage him forward, keep going. Yeah, if you drop them, you want him to be more interested in getting the next one out of your hand than picking it up off the floor. Good. You always use the flat collar.
Yeah.
So you can unclip that one. So now what I'm going to do is actually hold him. You see, he wanted to go, and that'll be what his excitement's about, because he's used to just going. So what we're going to do, we're going to do some recall work with him. So we're going to leave this on the ground, because we're going to presume he ain't going to just leg it off, and I want you to get your confidence sooner rather than later and you're going to call him. You're going to let him wander off, and then you're just going to call him. So we're going to drop this. So when he doesn't look, you call him.
Max.
Good. Nope, you're not having anything off, mate.
Come. Max, come.
Good. I confused him a bit because I've done a bit with him and you've done a bit with him. So, you.
Max, come on, Ted.
Good. Now you see what he does, and they all do this. They take the treat and then they flounce off immediately. So what you're going to do next is, see, he's on the scent of something now. Max, come, come, come. Yay! Good boy. As you give the treat, you're going to take his collar, and then you're going to give a second treat. So the collar being held isn't a bad thing. You can even give a third treat. Good boy. Free. And then we can introduce a release command. So you go.
Max, come on, come on. Good boy, good boy.
Then give another treat as he's eating that one. That's it.
There you go. There you go. Good boy.
And then give him a release command. Good.